talking to myself, I guess. Huh? If I was starting off, alright. My name's Janoski. I started trading 2020. I started trading 2021 or something when the AMC GME thing started. Alright. So I had my beginner's luck. It's actually a good story. You know what? Let me tell you this story. It's a pretty good story. Alright. This is what's gonna happen to beginners. Right? You're gonna get beginner's luck. So what had happened to me, I think I bought GME around 400 or something. Went down to 50, sold it to 50, then it came back up or something like that. That was my first stock I think that I had bought. AMC was the big winner, but I didn't sell. So I think I had like, I don't even know how much shares, maybe like 50, 60, yeah, and then right now I still have them 100 and something, 112, and then they reduced it, right? But yeah, that went to 9,000. I'm not even gonna play it with you. What made me not sell? I have no fucking idea. That return is crazy. Now that I think, now that you look at the, the R to R, that's just crazy. If I had that on a trade now, then I'm the GOAT. But the amount of risk, I couldn't be taking that amount of risk, right? But that's what's gonna happen. People get the beginner's luck, right? People get that crypto run, and then they blow it all out. So I mean, maybe this video might be to protect those people that are going to be benefiting from this crypto run, right? They're not going to know maybe what to do with the money, or their money's going to fly out of their pockets, and they're going to be like, well, what happened? All right, so I guess that's where I come in. Maybe that's where I tell you, don't go into the market with all that money in one time, right? The amount of information that I learned was through using a little bit of money. I mean, it was a lot of money to me because I have no fucking money, right? But to somebody that has like a regular salary in a year, like, it's doable to learn the same amount of information. So I'll put it like this: somebody spends 30,000, right? They lost it in the market, but I might have learned more using 3,000, right? If that makes any fucking sense, right? So a way I can explain it is, I think my first year I lost like 2,000 or something. Next year I lost like 3,000, right? But that's all the money I fucking had to invest, right? Imagine if I made more money. So say I made 100K a year, right? I'd probably put in like 10, 20K, right? That same year that I lost 2,000, I would have lost maybe 8,000, right? If I made more money, but I would have still learned the same thing, right? So you have to think about that. Return. You need to learn the value of a dollar. That's something I learned, right? Like down to the core, like down to the core. Like, what do I mean? Like, I look at things super deep, right? So you got to do the math. You go to the store and prices are rising, right? Why do prices rise, and why are things actually set the price that they're set, right? Look at cereal. How many meals do you think you can get out of a cereal box, a small one? Maybe like, it can last you a few days. If you're eating like 3 bowls of cereal a day, it can last you a few days, right? And the box of cereal is maybe like $7 max. What's a meal cost nowadays? A cheap meal is $7. A regular meal is like $10 plus, right? So what is this? How much is this money feeding me, right? Like, how long is this money gonna keep me filled up? So like, it can be something as simple as like a little bag of Oreos that costs $1, right? That dollar is gonna maybe fill you up for like an hour. It's a little snack, right? And why is it cheap? Because it's made out of cheap shit that's gonna kill you, right? The expensive shit is the good shit, or you have to mix a lot of like fruits and stuff to get, you know, the healthy stuff. The healthy stuff. But yeah, I'm by no means the best trader in the world. I'm by means not the best trader in the world, but I'm not by any means the best trader in the world, but I think I know enough to prevent people from making those big mistakes, right? I think there's some mistakes that are unavoidable, but you need to experience those and feel them so that you go through them, right? You wouldn't know not to touch a hot stove if you never touched a hot stove. If that made any sense, but you're gonna go through some shit. Some shit's gonna happen, right? Like in the market, and you're gonna have to learn through it. But I mean, I don't know if it's still recording, but yeah.